The search continues for the shooter in a deadly triple shooting at a local mall. Good evening. I'm Maria Elena Belores.
And I'm Tom Shad, live outside MacArthur Center in downtown Norfolk. This weekend saw the second deadly shooting with multiple victims downtown in just 2 weeks. Now, the latest one happened before the sun went down, before 6:30 Saturday evening. Police say it began with an argument inside the mall on Monticello Avenue. Police say 33-year-old Roosevelt McKinney died at the scene. Another man and woman were also shot. Medics took them to the hospital where they are expected to survive. Police have identified a suspect and a person of interest in this case. You're looking at a picture of them from security camera footage inside the mall. And as that search continues tonight, I'm joined by 10 on Your Side's Andy Fox. Andy, you sat down and talked to the mayor about this. I know a State of the City address is coming up this week. A lot to say about what happened over the past 2 weeks here downtown.
We met with the mayor, and then he had a meeting with Chip Filer, who is the city manager. And on Thursday, as you said, he is giving his state of the city. Number one topic out of his mouth: safety and security in the city of Norfolk.
You stop the bleeding.
In a 25-minute one-on-one, only talking about crime, Mayor Kenny Alexander told 10 on Your Side, we've got to do a better job, and there is an urgency to do that.
With strict law enforcement. And this is targeted. This is targeted. This is targeted. It's focused. It's deterrent, but also it's measured.
The mayor calls it a two-pronged approach: short-term, lights and cameras.
The surveillance is technology. It's using innovation. It's increased police presence, not necessarily increasing police power.
And there's a long-term element to making Norfolk safer.
Targeted programs with civic groups and trusted partners, and training non-traditional leaders to be solutions.
Mayor Alexander calls it a measured approach.
A different way of policing, a different way of securing, a different way of deploying resources. And increasing police presence.
He says we do not need to reinvent the wheel on safety. We need to simply open our eyes and see what others are doing.
Busch Gardens or Kings Dominion, or just larger cities, New York, LA.
Coming up tonight on WAVY News 10 at 6, I ask the mayor the question: what do you say to people who now think MacArthur Center is unsafe to go to? I'll have that part of the story at 6. In Norfolk, Andy Fox, 10 on Your Side.
All right, Andy, thank you very much. A lot of people concerned about what's been happening downtown. The latest shooting at MacArthur Center comes just weeks after that deadly mass shooting that happened on Granby Street. That was exactly 2 weeks ago Saturday. Police have already stepped up patrols in that area to improve safety downtown in general. And 10 on Your Side's Chris Horne joins us live now. So Chris, feeling safe downtown, obviously a major concern with a lot of people, but the questions remain: what is it going to take to finally stop the violence?
Well, Tom, the Commonwealth's attorney has some plans with regard to that. He says right now, though, the emphasis has to be for the public to come forward if they know what happened here 6:30 or Saturday evening over the weekend. Also, we talked with someone who used to work in the mall for several years. She's traced the history of it. Her husband used to work here as well, and she says this is a place that she wants to avoid.
Yeah, it's sad.
Allison Presley used to work at Nordstrom and other locations in MacArthur Center. On Saturday evening, about 6:30, it was the scene of a triple shooting where one man was killed. Presley says she's not surprised. Her husband used to work here too.
My husband worked at Apple for 14 years, and there would be times, that he had to hide in the back room and lock the front gates of the Apple store, and that's why they left, and that's why this mall is failing.
Mike and Cindy Gelinas are in from South Carolina. They're visiting their son in the Navy. They see the whole trend of violence increasing.
Years ago, you didn't saw conflict with handguns.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, it's what we're faced with.
And Commonwealth's attorney Ramin Fatahi says the presence of city police and off-duty sheriff's personnel were both beefed up Saturday evening. He also says it's difficult to police a crime that appears to be random. Police released surveillance video with a suspect and a person of interest.
They have asked for help in identifying the individuals who are involved in this incident. If somebody knows who those people are, they need to contact the police. They can't assume that somebody else is going to do it. They can't assume that we will find out in a different way.
And of course, you know, the CA is offering or asking for the public to bring their help and call in any tips. But right now we want to use the P3 Tips app. So if you know anything that happened here at MacArthur Center Saturday evening, use the P3 Tips app. Also, coming up at 6, what the CA is going to do about concealed weapons violations. He says that's at the key of a lot of these shootings. They start with a misdemeanor concealed weapons violation, and then it becomes something much bigger and much more tragic. Tom?
All right, thank you, Chris Horne. There are so many different prongs to this problem of violence, gun violence in general in our society. As local leaders search for a way to stop the violence, police are searching for the suspect and a person of interest in the MacArthur shooting. 10 on Your Side will continue to bring you any updates on air and online. Lena, back to you in the studio.